everybody. Thanks for watching this video.
Hey everyone, it's Deanna Maurice here. Thank you so much for watching our video. Today I'll be sharing with you what I do to Savannah's hair for wash day as well as a protective style. The first thing that I like to do is remove any elastic bands or bubbles that she still has in her hair to prepare it to wash. I use a small pair of scissors that I have to remove the elastic bands, and then whatever I can't get to cut out, I just use my hands to remove. And at that point, it usually releases itself really easily. Then I grab a pair of a wide teeth comb and I just go through her hair lightly. Before shampooing her hair, I wet it up with warm water and I put a bit of conditioner on it just to make sure that if there were any tangles, they'll be gone. After removing the conditioner, I go in with my Proclaim sulfate-free shampoo and I make sure that I rub this in nicely, ensuring that her scalp is nice and clean, and I do this about 2 times. Laying Savannah in this position to wash her hair really helps out because this way water doesn't get in her face and she's really comfortable. Savannah was born prematurely, so we had an in-home nurse for about the first year that we were home, and she was a lovely Haitian woman, and she always told me, you have to train Savannah to do her hair or else she won't like doing it. As well as my mother is a hairstylist, so when Savannah was about a year old, we started taking her to the hair salon, and she really enjoys it. Doing it at home is not the same experience, but this is as close as it's gonna get today. After shampooing, I like to go in with a deep conditioner, and this is the one by Proclaim, and it is like a pudding consistency, and I make sure that I just rub that all throughout her hair nice and even. Then I just put on a plastic cap. She also sits under the hooded dryer for about 10 minutes on a warm setting. She loves this part because she gets to watch the iPad exclusively without her twin brother. After rinsing out the deep conditioner, I put in a little bit of Chi Deep Infusion Oil, and then I section the hair out into about 3 different parts using these big clips. To blow dry, I'll be using my Denman brush, and this is what the Chi looks like here. My intention is not to necessarily get out all of the water, it's just to stretch her hair a little bit and make it a little more manageable when braiding. This is your second option. If you're not totally comfortable with the Denman brush initially, you can use your wide tooth comb and go through the hair a bit to help get it a little bit more smooth, and then go in with the Denman brush. This helps a lot as well. now, I just like to go around the perimeter of her hair without the nozzle on. And because I don't have the nozzle on, I won't be putting the heat directly onto her hair. Alright, now onto the protective styling. This is her favorite style, half up, half down with beads so she can shake. And this is where your rat tail comb comes in really handy. Once you put in a part from ear to ear, you're going to portion off the top section and put it away. After that, I like to put a little more cheese just so that my hands will have a little more slip as I'm moving throughout her hair. Not to mention the added moisture. I like starting to braid her hair down the center only because I'm not the most professional braider there is in the world, and I don't want her braids, when they're supposed to be straight back, going off to the side. So I found that when I start in the middle, it kind of goes as a guide for me to make sure I get the rest of the braids on either side as straight as I possibly can. Once I reach the end, sometimes I just like to take my comb again and comb it out a bit so that I make sure I don't have any knots at the end. Also, when I reach the end of the braid, I just go ahead and twist it. This really helps cut down on the time when I need to take them out, and plus the beads will be covered. Now, this is a bead threader. If you do not have one, you need to get one. Don't waste your time trying to put on beads without this. It's so simple, and they're only about 99 cents to get at your local beauty supply store. You just thread the beads on, and then you push your hair through this circular part here with a little opening. Push the beads up, and voila, it's like a magic. I make sure that I put all the beads on because it just helps cut down on time a bit, and then I put my elastic bands on. The last thing that I like to do is put a little jam on the edges and tie it down. And here you have it, Savannah's new do for the week. Thank you so much for watching our video. We really appreciate it. If you liked it, please go ahead and subscribe. And until next time, guys, always remember to have good vibes. Bye.